Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to Hey dudes and chicks, and neither of those rules don't apply to you. Welcome to for last time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be doing an episode of Hump It or Dump It, where I tell you what are new makeup releases that I think are that you should swipe right on, and new makeup releases that I literally think you should swipe left on. But actually, like, I really had to be choosy with this one. Like, I actually had to, if there was something that I actually detested, I put it on here. And then other, like, things that I just felt like indifferently about. Like, this isn't a video about like all the new makeup releases. These are just the new makeup releases that I thought were interesting or I thought totally sucked. So if you guys are interested in hearing that, then hang out. I realized that I have a little thing right here. I actually did it on purpose and it's kind of messed up now, but I ate a sandwich and stuff and I literally used the Notoriously Morbid Mystic Matte in Diablerie. And God, I did it hours ago and I fucking put a sandwich all over it for like a couple times. And it's like still hanging in strong. So I thought, why fuck with a good thing? Okay, as you guys know, Valentine's Day is my favorite. Literally gushing over every single release, right? So I'm gonna start out with the things that are, well, obviously it's like time. So I'm gonna scoot over. The first thing is, if anything has anything to do with like skulls, dead things, like if it's like kind of offbeat love, anti-Valentines, or like, I don't really, it's not anti-Valentines that I love. Don't get me wrong. I love anti-Valentines themes, but I also love like themes that are still like lovey and Valentine's-y, but like kind of dark love or whatever. And I feel like Notoriously Morbid is kind of the queens of that. Like, they literally always have a really lovey Valentine's launch that's like super lovey, but it's also like dark. So anyways, it's not like anti-Valentine's. It's like, it always has like an edge, like of death or something creepy, or you know what I mean? It's always like something. So it's either Kai or Kaima. Kaima, I think it is. I think it's Kaima. I read all about the brand and she said her son's name is Kai and she named it like basically like she's Kai's mom. She's a single mom or whatever. And so I'm pretty sure it's Kaima. And so they came out with the Skulls and Roses palette, and quite frankly, I love it. I would have gotten it. Okay, so here's how I went back and forth because it's pretty fucking neutral. However, there is one red and a mustard in there that if you use those colors, either one of them, it could really transform the look into something cool, something edgy, something kind of different. And so I feel like this palette is like it's a total hump. I would totally hump it. In fact, I went to go buy it, and the only reason why I didn't buy it is because it's on a 6 to 8 week pre-order, and so that means I'm not going to actually get it before Valentine's Day, which I wouldn't care about that for my personal use, but I do care about it for my channel. So like, I really had to be strategic about the purchases that I made for this month for my channel, for things that I wanted to produce content for you guys for Valentine's Day month. Those are the things that I had to restrict myself. So this didn't make the cut only because of the time limit. I absolutely would have gotten this. And my friend has been sending me Kaima reels like in our DMs all the time. And so I actually went and got a discount code for this and it's lost. I don't know how the performance is or whatever. Like, I literally just, my friend has been sending me products from this brand for a really long time. I was going to get this palette. I dug into it. I researched the brand. I have never tried it, but if you guys were interested in this palette, which I know a couple of you were, I did get a discount code for it. So it's listed in the description box. I'm certain it's LOSSED. I've been trying to get all my discount codes to LOSSED. The other thing that's going on February 10th is the Year of the Dragon. So you guys know I've been kind of on the prowl and it's total fucking bullshit because here's the deal. There's two things, and I'll talk about the other one in a little bit, but there's a collection by Essence in Europe only, and it's the Love, Luck, and Dragons collection, and it's really fucking cute. And quite frankly, it's got some satin lipsticks, a lot of things that I probably couldn't even use anyways. I can't use cheap satin lipstick because it bleeds up into the fine lines around my lips. So like I can't really use, there's eye patches, a lip and cheek tint. It looks okay. A lipstick case, nail jewels and stickers, a liquid eyeliner. So there's a couple things that are pretty cute, but mostly the palette that I really like. And I actually saw my friend Evelyn. Her name is Evelyn, and she goes by Eva Bombshell. Oh, fuck, why do I do this every single time? I'm so sorry, my friends. Literally, I love you. I love your faces. I love your names. I just can never remember them when I'm on the fucking spot. You got me fucking pegged here. So anyways, I noticed that her name was Evelyn, and I think that is so fucking cute, and her name is Eve Bombshell. I saw her using it, and I made a comment and was like, dude, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah, we can't get that here. It's only available in Europe. So there you guys go. There's like something that's some more things that are available for you guys that aren't available to us here. As of right now, I haven't checked for a little bit, but I think I checked like 2 days ago because honestly, this palette, it's not amazing. The color story is cute. It's cute. The shimmers are probably really subpar, like, especially for, like, are they really going to meet my fucking standards? No, they're not. But, like, the palette is cute. It does have a dragon on it. It's pink. It's got a cute fucking pink in it. And the look that Eve did was super fucking cute. And so, actually, it surprised me that it looked that good on her. So, I can only imagine that it at least is somewhat decent, but it's pretty neutral. It's got a bright pop of pink, which kind of turns my crank, but no, denied. Here's the thing. I was going to make a predictions video. I didn't fucking do it and now it's too late, but I kind of had a feeling there's a couple things going on right now. Neutral with a pop of blue is coming back or like some variation. A pop of blue is like definitely going to be present. I'm positive. Like there's been a pop of blue in so many fucking palettes. It's crazy. I think there's going to be a lot more glowy cheek products, a lot more glowy products, and there is a ton of fucking glowy and luminous skin tints, skin serums, hybrid skin. I don't know. I have recorded a bunch of videos and haven't uploaded them. I don't know exactly. It's a mess. I don't know what I'm going to upload, but I kind of had a feeling that was on the horizon, and it definitely is. Like there's a fucking rush of serums, skin tints, moisturizing skin serums, hybrid 17 ingredients, blah, blah, blah. So the first one that I have in my list, I mean, I have a ton of them. And honestly, when I filmed this video before already, but it was kind of boring. And I was like, blah, 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 blah. So I just decided to scrap it. Fuck, I've been scrapping a lot of videos lately, but I've been really low energy. And so I don't want to give you guys shit. So that's it. But anyways, About Face, you guys have seen it already. I'm sure you guys have seen a ton of reviews on it. They launched The Performer, and it is actually available in 45 multifaceted shades to match all skin tones. This cushiony formula is packed with 17 plus skincare ingredients to maintain moisture, help even and smooth skin with every wear. Now, I think this Skin First Hybrid Foundation is buildable, breathable, and wearable for up to 12 hours. And it's $22. I feel like that's aces. I fucking love that. I love that for all of us. It's a cheap date. So I actually got some. It's right here. And I used it in a video the other day, but I don't know if I'm going to upload it or not. I made a bunch of videos and I don't know how they're going to all fit together because I'm trying some different things and it's just like a mess a little bit. It's disorganized and I don't have a great system. So anyways, I did try this the other day and I liked it. I don't think I liked it as much as some other people that I've seen, but I also really want to give it more use. So I'm definitely going to do a video specifically for this, or maybe for this and some other products that aren't palettes. And so you guys can be on the lookout for that. I'm not sad that I got it, and I'm really excited to get more wear out of it and see like what she's got. The other thing about it is when you buy a foundation or a complexion product that has 17 plus skincare ingredients, it's hard to know if they're actually working if you're buying 17 other brand new facial products. So you know what I'm saying? Like I have all these other ones too, because you guys know like so since I got into makeup in 2018, I think 2018, I've had 2 years where multiple products came out that really like got me hot. So it's my year for skincare products. And also some of them have been really fucking affordable, which is nice. Glisten Cosmetics came out with the Chroma Gloss lip gloss collection, and that came out a minute ago. I'm not sure if they're still available. I'm sure some of them are available. I did buy 3 of these. I bought the shades Vega, Stella, and Atlas. They were kind of pricey, and so to tell you the truth, the color that I used was okay. I think that the other 2 colors that I have are gonna look better and make me feel like more worth my money. But I mean, I feel like for a lip gloss, they were pricey. So anyways, the one that I tried was super shifty and super great. Also, it's gloss and it's thick, so it kind of had the same texture as the butter glosses by NYX, which makes me fucking worry because I could start to see maybe the beginnings of something going up into my fine lines. So that can't happen. That's a swipe right because I actually already got them. Makeup rituals. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys, when I see things that are badass, what did I see? What was the first thing that got sneak peeked on this makeup rituals palette? Okay, wait, it was this black and white. Well, maybe nothing. Maybe I just got the black and white. So when I see things that look interesting in the black and white and they do the teaser and I follow it and I follow it and I'm so fucking excited because I just have a feeling it's going to be so good. Here's the deal. I literally go on my feeling about every product I buy. Like, I don't just buy products because I buy products because I either feel like the product is going to be knocking it out of the park or because I feel like it's gonna knock it out of the park with you guys. So if you guys are like on its dick, then I'm here for it, right? I wanna produce it for you. But when I see something like teased out and I'm like, ooh, this is gonna be good. And then as I like follow it and I keep putting in my hump it or dump it list and I keep putting it in the pictures and it's all great. And then when it comes out and it's kind of disappointing, it's actually utterly disappointing. Like, after having plummeted off the Winter River Bridge, it's literally like that dramatic to me. It feels like a total betrayal. And so this Makeup Rituals palette, I followed it. It's called To Love Thyself. It's not that fucking bad. I think that one of the things that I don't like about it is it looks kind of a little primary. Like, it's basically like blue, orange, red, and then it's got a nice like blurple, a nice magenta, and then there's a brown in it. It's a 9-pan palette, and also I think the fact that all the shimmers are up on top and all the mattes are down on bottom kind of makes it just look a little bit basic to me, and there's only 3 shimmers and one of them is brown. That was like a hard pass for me and a crushing fucking disappointment, like my last boyfriend. Bella Beauté Bar has 2 releases that are probably, they're in the pre-order now, I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's a lot of you already bought it, but this is a straight hump on the first date purchase. Like, I was not fucking around. Okay, so here's what happened. They kind of, you know, showed the ultraviolet palette and I was like, ooh, that looks great. And it's a monochromatic purple palette, which I love monochromatic palettes. So like, they always work. They always look great to me. At this point, like for a purple palette, I've got some pretty fucking great purple palettes, so it would have to be pretty good. And so I was like already wanting it, but kind of maybe on the fence about it, but pretty much knowing that I was gonna get it. But they also teased the Dead Roses palette, which you guys know, immediately, like, it wouldn't have mattered. I was like literally already ready to have sex with this palette, like before I even saw the color story. And then when they released the color story, I was like, oh fuck yeah. So then when I actually saw, so it was kind of the conversation of like, well, I'm probably gonna get this palette, so I'm definitely not gonna get that one. Well, when I saw the Dead Roses palette, I was like, I am now, because of the Dead Roses palette, definitely getting the ultraviolet palette because they're just such good companions and they're gonna play so well together. And I'm sure that that's probably frivolous for some, but for me, it just looked like a really good time to have both of those palettes together It's going to be my first time trying Bella Beauty Bar. So I know for a fact they're going to be really fucking good. There's this Valentine's Day palette is the perfect place to start. Bella Beauty Bar is, their themes are really great, always up my alley. I haven't felt the opportunity to, there hasn't been like an energetic opening for me to get involved in Bella Beauty Bar. And so like that just felt like the energetic opening that I needed. Now, I love most of their color stories. I love most of their themes. Like I love their collabs. I know that they perform really well. I just haven't, like I said, I just haven't ever felt like welcomed. Like these palettes were like a welcoming that I could not resist. It was an offer I couldn't refuse. I'm sure there has been way better pictures of this launched, but I'm just going to kind of go into it. P. Louise Makeup Academy launched the brand new chapter collection on 1/22/24. And I thought when I saw it that it was palettes, kind of like the Hocus Pocus palettes, or like the book style palettes, and then glowy blushes and all the other accessories. But it's actually 3 books. That's a palette, a fucking full thing of matte blushes, a full thing of highlighters, a full thing of contour, and a full thing of, that's it. 4 pages. A brand new chapter, I think is what it's called. And honestly, I was pretty disappointed. Nobody asked for that. People are actually asking for less. And so I guess if you are the kind of person, so in this picture that I have, these highlighters look very pigmented and very colored. They look like glowy blushes, and I about shit my pants with excitement. Literally shit my pants. And then found out that those are highlighters, and when I saw other pictures of them, they're just regular, like kind of neutrally highlighters in all 3 palettes. Basically, I mean, whatever, not for me. Like, that's a hard fucking pass. And, you know, thanks. Thanks for fucking creating literally a book of contours, a book of highlighters, and a book of blushes. You know what I mean? That, like, who the fuck needs 8 contour colors? Bronzers. 8, like, bronzers. They're bronzers. Wait, yeah, 8. There's 8 bronzer shades. I don't know. I guess I don't see what the point is. I guess if you're a makeup artist, then that's like a great thing to have, but who really wants a pink palette in your makeup kit? No one. Nobody wants a monochromatic. No makeup artist wants a bright monochromatic pink palette in your kit. That's like not even a thing. Nobody fucking wants that. You're lucky to get one person a year that wants a fucking bold, colorful makeup look. Anyway, thanks. Klarity Cosmetics came out with holographic lip glitz. Now, here's what happened. I was super interested in these. I was going to get them. I do have a code with Klarity Cosmetics. They actually reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be a maven, and I really haven't gotten an opportunity to like use any of their products to like feature for you guys, mostly because their palettes haven't really had a color story that was like compelling for me. I mean, honestly, the themes are always great. They're good. The color stories are good. They're just not compelling for me. Like, I don't feel a compulsion that I need to act on when I see their palettes. The palettes don't do it for me. Now, the lip products, I definitely am like excited about. So they have all these cool colors, and I've heard that the formula for them is really good. But dude, for like a year, every time I went, the only colors that I really wanted to get that were different than colors that I already have were sold out for a really long time. And so I kind of just forgot about it. Anyways, they came out with these holographic lip glitz, and I set my alarm. I was ready to purchase. I waited, and they didn't launch on time. In fact, not for hours. And then they came back and made some reels saying, oh yeah, people, here's how I felt when they didn't launch their lip glitz. And they were like, sorry, but they were kind of making a joke about it. And it's like, it's actually something that I was really serious about and that I actually had because I really want to promote them. And then like by the time they actually like had launched it, I was like, honestly, I kind of was like, are these actually going to be holographic? there isn't any photos, pics of them on Instagram to actually like see. And so if they're just a glitter lippy, then that doesn't interest me. I already have amazing glitter lippies. But if they're actually holographic, then I would totally want them. But like I sat around waiting, like checking their website every 5 minutes. And after a couple hours, like people were like commenting and I was like, dude, honestly, I just gave up. And so it was like, they were supposed to launch at 10 and at 4 p.m. they ended up launching. Well, I was literally refreshing my page every 5 minutes for 2 hours. So after that, I kind of just was a little bit, whatever, but I still am interested in them. I just ended up getting the Glisten Chroma Gloss instead. So I don't know. It's never too late, honestly. Like, I'm still interested in them. I still have a code with them. I still would like to work with their brand. It just so happens that, like, I don't know, that was like, whatever. It is what it is. You guys know what it is. That's like a thing, you know what I mean? So anyways, like I had my alarm set and I was all like chomping at the bit and then like sat there and refreshed a page for 2 fucking hours. Like, okay, fine. It's cool. I get it. Shit happens. Like, it happens to me all the time. I'm the fucking I wrote the book on shit happens. So it's like, I get it. I just kind of went in a different direction at that point. Manic Gems came out with the Fin Like Fin collaboration with the Mermaid Magic of all mermaid gems. And so this was another thing that I was like totally going to get. Now here's what happened. Literally like 6 or 7 expensive things all launched on the 26th, including the Love Fool palette by Notoriously Morbid, which isn't expensive compared to a lot of these things. However, it was like Electrum Cosmetics launched on the 26th, Fin Like Fin, Manic Gems, Mermaid Magic launched on the 26th. Love Fool launched on the 26th. Bella Beauty Bar launched 2 palettes on the 26th. What else? The Electrum. What else? There was, so many things launched on the 26th that was just crazy. And so it was like, there was only so much I could do, you know what I mean? And so it was like, dude, I haven't really broke into gems yet. And also, I feel like the mermaid theme is so fucking 2023. So I didn't get that because, it isn't because of anything. It just was like, I have a ton of palettes that I could use mermaid gems with. They're all super cute. I would love to have them, love to wear them, love to use them. And it was just that I had to choose. Oh, the Dreamer. Oh, yeah, the Dreamer. The Dreamer launched, or not the Dreamer, the Charmer, the Unearthly Cosmetics Charmer launched on the 26th. And I actually was late to get it and didn't get it till the next day. And I didn't get this. I got the second pre-order. So that's fucked. So I'll be getting my palette pretty much after everybody in the whole world. I don't know if I've said anything about this. I think I did, but it was the video that I decided to scrap. The Queen Yan. Oh, that sounds like it could work. Queen Yan. It's the Dragon palette, and it is long and skinny. How many? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 32. There's 32 shades. They're 2x2 all the way up. It's a full length long. It's going to be a total bitch wad to fucking store. I will fucking sit on this palette's face all day long, motherfucker. I literally cannot wait. So here's the deal. Remember I told you guys about my friend Kim, Posh Vixen on Instagram. Obviously, at the time, I probably couldn't remember what her name was. I didn't remember what her actual name was. I remember what her Instagram name was. Her name is Kim, and she actually has one of these and she's saving it for me because I couldn't fucking afford to get it, but it's $100 and it has the most beautiful dragon all up the front and a mirror that looks like dragon fire, and it's so beautiful and it's filled with like duochromes. Now the matte color story is comme ci comme ça. It could be better, but it could be worse. But honestly, I feel like maybe I'm just not quite making good sense of it because the way it's dispersed is 2x2x2. And so it looks a little like it lacks dimension. It looks a little like, it leaves a little to be desired, but I don't give a fuck because it's so amazing. It's filled with duochromes and it's got a beautiful dragon on the front. So this is my dragon purchase for 2024, the year of the dragon. It's waiting for me. I don't have it yet, but when I get the money, I get to send it to my friend and she has one waiting for me. So that's perfect. Pat McGrath, really? You thought you were going to pull this over during Valentine's Day? Come on. seriously, nobody gives a fuck. There is so much badass shit. Listen, brands are gonna have to step up their game because indie brands are coming in like a fucking freight train, okay? It's like an indie mania where it's like, dude, you guys don't get to like continue to release quads, and I don't know who you guys are selling to. I mean, honestly, maybe you're selling out. Maybe there's a ton of fucking people who are buying this because they just want the luxury of being able to buy one Pat McGrath lippy and one tiny bit of shadows that probably aren't even the special shades. They don't look like they are, but even if they are, like somebody who wants to like gift somebody, like I just don't know, like a dude who doesn't know anything, like the color story is okay on this quad, but like I said, like who wants this? Nobody. There is some amazing. If you bought this for me for Valentine's Day and you knew me at all, I'd actually be irritated. Like, I'd be irritated that you spent that amount of money on a Valentine's Day palette, and there's a dozen launched right now that are fucking 10 times better than this one. So literally, motherfuckers are gonna need to fucking step it up, okay? Thanks. Kind of like men. Lost in Love. It's the Lost in Love collection by ColourPop. Now, to be fair, there was nowhere to go but down from the Twilight launch. They literally dared to launch this like days after the Twilight launch. Like the Twilight launch sold out. This is like a ridiculous joke. Now, I will say the Jelly Much eyeshadows and the 3 glossy lips, they look pretty cute, but are they cuter than anything else on the interweb? No. Did anybody buy this? I wonder if it's even still for sale. I wonder if it's sold out. No, it's not sold out. The palette's not sold out. It's not surprising to me at all. The full collection isn't sold out. None of it's sold out. That is not shocking to me at all. Because here's the deal. Like, what a fall into massive dissension, right? Like, okay, all the things happen with ColourPop. The fucking big problem, the problems with the Quileutes. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen the post that ColourPop posts where they were like, hey, we heard you guys, we're gonna restock the Twilight collection. Now, since I've seen so many videos of people who got the Twilight collection in PR, I am so glad that I didn't get it. It's not good. It's not even, it's really substandard. And if you guys really want to see a roast on the fucking palette, watch Robert Welch's video, because he basically like breaks it down how all of the colors, now for me, who is fair skinned and also someone who loved the original Twilight movie, even though it was cheesy, even though all the things, I don't disagree with any of the observations or opinions about the original Twilight movie, but I still liked it. I'll probably do a video telling you guys all my whole story about that, just because it's a long story and you guys will probably like to hear it. But all of the colors, because I'm light-skinned, I love the color story. It lacks dimension, but like there's a gray undertone, like a milky gray undertone to all the colors in that palette. So for me, it's gonna look great, but for people of color, it's not. So anyways, you guys should go watch Robert Welch's video, Welsh's video. He actually like describes it so, and honestly, the way he speaks and his accent, and he's just fucking got it all. All that shit happened, and they posted the post about that they were going to restock. Now, I don't know if you guys have been. You guys, if you want to go look at that post and go down in the comments, it is a fucking massacre. It honestly makes you feel yucky, like you don't even want to read it. So anyways, just the things, the way it went, everything about it is like total trash. And then like days later they launched this, and probably, I don't know if ColourPop's even like, I don't even know if they're like alive anymore because they launched this. But I mean, the palette's cute, but it lacks dimension. Honestly, those are all my favorite colors. It does lack dimension. The shimmers are probably trash, but like the Jelly Much does look good. But I just thought it was comical that they launched this like right away after the Twilight. Like, what were they thinking? They should have done it the other way around so that they could kind of build up to it. And then maybe they would have sold the Lost in Love collection, but now it's like not even selling. And normally ColourPop shit sells out like hotcakes, like right away. And now it's not even sold out, and it's been launched for quite a while now. So I think it's it's actually funny and means I'm probably right that like people are pissed about that Twilight launch for a lot of different reasons. And so it was just like, who's running the show there? Is there any fucking buddy that's making like managerial decisions? Like, or what's going on? Is it like fucking, I'm just not sure. Like, who's making the decisions there? Is anybody thinking at all? Moving on, Klarity Cosmetics. Okay, so they came out with the Deadly Rose palette and they decided they didn't like the shiny cover. They decided they liked the matte cover. That's what I just listened to. Now, this palette looks super cute. I hope that it is, because this is one that I would probably pull the trigger on. Now, I hope, because it's a 9-pan palette, I don't know, it just looks like it could be like the Evil Mermaid palette, like it could be sort of like that, but it's probably going to be reds and neutrals, so, I mean, if it matches the cover, it's going to be reds and neutrals. So anyways, it's something I'm really excited about, but I'm also like, I don't know why I'm like trying to protect myself from being hurt by these guys. I'm trying to protect myself, okay? Dior Forever Glow Star Filter, illuminating fluid that enhances the complexion and visibly smooths the skin. Both a complexion makeup product and a treatment with a fresh and light texture. Offers 24 hours of hydration, reveals the natural radiance of bare skin. Applied before or mixed with foundation. Also, you can use it as a highlighter on the cheekbones, the bridge of the nose. Oh, so yeah, it's definitely glowy. And when I look at the picture and kind of pull it in, I feel like there's like diamondness in the photo that you can actually see. So I don't know how expensive this is going to be, but this might be the actual real deal where it's actually a glowy skincare or like complexion product. And so honestly, like, I don't know how much it's going to be, and I also don't know when it's going to fucking launch, but I would love it if I could get it. So yeah, that's a definite swipe right and probably too good for me. Itsbel Cosmetics has something coming out and it's about the moon, but it's like a huge teaser, like not even close. So I don't know. Klarity Cosmetics also launched a lip color called Tombstone, and it's fucking cute. As I said, I have a discount code for them. It's KDS. And quite frankly, I mean, if I would have had the money to spend on a lip product right now, this is a lip product that I think is super cool. And they actually like made it special because it's like such a badass gray color. So yeah, I'd be on its dick for sure if I was able to prioritize lip products any more than I already have right now. Okay, Makeup Revolution fucking pisses me off. So they launched 2 skin products. One of them is called Bright Light Face Glow. And then I saw it on a video by Make Me Up Missa. She was like testing it and she was like, yeah, I don't like Makeup Revolution. I don't fucking like Makeup Revolution. I never have. And she was like, she just did a little squirt on her hands and kind of brushed it out with her brush. And she goes, actually, I really like that. I actually think I'm really going to like that. And so she said that, and I immediately went and ordered it from the Makeup Revolution website. Well, then a couple days later, they launched a Skin Silk. Affordable. They're a super affordable brand. It was like $12, $9 for the one and like 12 or 14 for the other. And so I basically like ordered the one and then I got the other one from Ulta because like they were on my radar. So I got the Skin Silk and I got it in the shade F4 and I'm wearing it right now and it looks really fucking pretty. It doesn't glow the way I like it to, but honestly, I haven't seen it in natural light. So like it's hard for me to tell when things are glowy or not in my beauty light. I got them both. I ordered the bright lights from the Makeup Revolution website because you can't get it anywhere else, and it came with the top of the bottle totally smashed. So I emailed back and forth and I was like, hey, the color I got's a little too dark. If you can, send me the lighter color. If not, just replace the actual color. They refunded my money, so now I have to fucking pay the shipping to get it again. It's super annoying, and that is why I don't like buying from brands that are affordable like that don't give a fuck about you. Now, the brands that I like patron for the most part really give a fuck about me. they give so much of a fuck about me, right? Like they care about my feelings, and like if they fucking make me mad or disappoint me or like make me look stupid, if I fucking like, if I like put their products on my YouTube channel and like present them and feature them for you guys, and like I go to do something that's like, if I go to like feature one of their palettes or something, that like they care if I like have problems with it, or that if I can't get it to perform, like they care about us, right? But then like Makeup Revolution doesn't give a fuck about me. I literally had a back and forth conversation with them there. They were like, yeah, we can totally replace it. Just send us the picture. So I did that. And then they refunded my money. And I was like, dude, I literally through this entire conversation told you I wanted you to replace it. Even if you couldn't send me the other color, I still just wanted the replacement because I didn't want to pay shipping again. It's so fucking annoying. The shipping is almost as much as the actual product was. So it was all smashed, so I kind of dug it out and like put it in an ordinary bottle. So I have some of the product, but like now I have to like order it again and wait around, and it's new now. Like, I don't know, like honestly, I really do like it though, and it is glowy. So it's like, that's like my jam, and so I might just order it anyways, but they know that. It's like, dude, literally, I might be able to just do without fucking Makeup Revolution for the rest of my fucking life. It's the first thing I bought from them in so fucking long, like since my first palette. My first palette was a Makeup Revolution palette. I got the avocado palette, which I'm pretty sure was a Makeup Revolution palette, and I got the popcorn palette and all those. I'm pretty sure those were all like Beauty Revolution or Makeup Revolution or some variation of them. But other than that, they can literally kiss my ass. I did get the Skin Silk, and it does look really fucking pretty. And oh, it smells good. God. Let's talk about the Electrum Cosmetics, the Heartbreaker 2. Here's another one. I followed it. It's amazing. It's beautiful. It's got skulls on it. The Heartbreaker 2. The color story is super original. It's all duochromes. It's actually pretty, how much is it? I think it was like $69 for a 9-pan palette, which is all like holochromes and like all this. They're crazy. They're fucking beautiful. Literally irresistible. Would suck their dick. Like literally so fucking good. And quite frankly, it will start shipping in April. And so I don't think I'm in any rush to order it, honestly. Like I had other things that I was in a rush to order, and so I did it. You know what I mean? I had to make a managerial decision, and honestly, the shit that I ordered was so fucking pricey. I was only able to make 2 purchases of the launches on the 26th, and this was one of them. So it was like, I just couldn't do it. So, I mean, for something to come in April, that's like too long. So it's still going to be on brand. Like it's still going to be a Heartbreaker. It's not necessarily a Valentine's Day, but I would like to have some things by Valentine's Day. And I did order the Charmer collection. So that's not going to be here by Valentine's Day. So I had to order something to get me through at least like the first like 1 week or so of Valentine's month. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, plus the, you know, I've got some other things coming up here that I'll talk about in a bit, but I just couldn't do it. So it's not a swipe left by any stretch. Like I wanted it. It's cool. It just wasn't my priority, mostly because of, well, for a few reasons. It's a 9-pan palette that's all shimmer. I'm sure they're amazing. I mean, honestly, I'm sure they are fucking amazing. Electrum Cosmetics has an amazing shimmer formula that's actually shocking. It's so good. But I have, you know, I don't know, the Bella Beauty bar was like, it was like an energetic opening. I couldn't pass it up. It was like, it like lulled me in. Like I had to do that right then. And then the other thing that I had to do was the Unearthly launch. Like I couldn't miss that because like I just couldn't. So one, I was kind of bound by, well, not just my relationship with Unearthly, but like I really wanted that collection and it's gonna be fucking good. So anyway, I wish that there was a way that I would have been able to get more things that I could get for the month of February. Like it's irritating to me that everything launched on the 26th and none of it's gonna be here by February. Like that's annoying. So anyways, the Bella Beauty bar is, and then here's a couple other things. Chaotic Cosmetics is launching their Rainbow Foundation, and it's these multi-chrome, like iridescent, white-based, purple, yellow, orange, pink, and like all these like shifty things that you can like put drops into your foundation and all these different things. And they look super cool to me. Like I They're $29.99 a piece, and they go on sale February 1st. I think that's so exciting. Makeup Forever is coming out with an Skin Hydra Glow Foundation, medium to buildable natural coverage with a glowy finish in 38 shades formulated with hyaluronic acid. Available now in Europe, coming soon everywhere. Totally into it. It might be too expensive, but if it's glowy, then how can it be too expensive? I'm not sure if it is glowy. Looking at the swatches, I don't see glow. I see hydration. The Loveful launch. Okay, it's not just the Loveful palette by Notoriously Morbid, which is fucking adorable. The color story is amazing, and it's what I did this look with today. The reason being, I actually emailed them and was like, am I getting this in PR? Like, I've never ever done that, but due to the nature of what happened on the 26th, like, I needed to know that I wasn't gonna miss out on this. And so they actually sent it to me in singles because they didn't have a complete palette, but they had all the singles. So I got all the singles and was able to create this look with it. It also came with the blush palette. It was like so much cute shit. Okay, there was nail polishes, there was the lippies, there was the pink, fluorescent pink lippy, Playhouse, Dreamhouse, where's the blue one? Playhouse, Dreamhouse, Chillin' Out, and then the hollow lippies, Hollow at Your Girl, Ain't No Hollow Back Girl, Hollow Darling, Hollow, Is It Me You're Looking For? Oh my god, these lip names are so cute. And then they have some nail polishes, Hollow Palooza, cute. And then they also had a blush and highlighter palette, Emotional Flush, with a yellow, an orange, and 2 pinks, and then some highlighters, and a hollow pressed glitter palette called Heart's Desire. So cute. Everything in that whole launch is so fucking cute. I wish I could have gotten everything, but I just couldn't. I'm grateful that I got the palette. And also, I wish that I was gonna get the graphics and stuff like that. Like, and the palette, like, in the color story, that it's like the way the color story is set up, because I didn't have it, I kind of had it disorganized and everything like that, but oh well, like at least I got it, and I got it to feature for you guys, and I'm gonna create some other looks with it because it's really fucking cute. The color story is super cute, and the shadows are really, really good. So super workable, totally good. So is that a swipe right? Abso-fucking-lutely. I mean, I emailed and was like, hey, will you send me this? Like, kind of like begging, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't begging, but I was like, hey, were you guys gonna send me this? And she's like, we can send it to you in singles, absolutely. Because they love me. Like, I don't know why. Total loser. Okay, the Charmer collection, totally got it. It's a palette, 2 liquid hydrochrome or metallic liners. I'm not sure exactly, but then there's 4 lip products and I think a blush maybe, but she was like, I was fighting the urge to put a highlighter in it, and that was $145. You can use my code LOSSED to save 15%. A lot of people have ordered it. It went into second pre-order by the second day, and I was like, fuck, because I didn't get it. I was late. Stupid. I had no idea it was going to sell out that fast, and now don't I look stupid. Okay, Reckless Romance by Beauty Bay. Another one they teased out, and it looked like it was going to be super great, and their teaser was so great, but it's basically, I mean, it's okay. It looks actually pretty cute. The color story is pretty fucking cute, honestly. Actually, the more I look at it, this is really cute. How much is this? It's a 20 shade. How much are the Beauty Bay 20 shade palettes? You guys know. Tell me. How much are they? Probably sold out. I mean, this is an affordable palette that I could get for February. And honestly, it's really cute. It's 22 bucks. Yeah, I actually really like that. It's got some mauves and some dusty roses and a good, nice magenta. It's got dimension. It's got some grays. It actually is really cute. I'm probably gonna swipe right on that. Cheap date. Yeah, in fact, I'm definitely going to, just so that I have something affordable to do content with you guys. It's nice to get some affordable shit. And honestly, Beauty Bay is the only fucking affordable brand that has never fucking disappointed me. What? Isn't it? I don't even fuck with affordable brands. Even when BH Cosmetics did the Sweet Shop palettes, they were $18 fucking a piece for an 8-pan shadow. That's not affordable. Do I have anything affordable? No, I don't. Oh, the Cosmic Brushes palettes, those are affordable. So maybe that's like something I can fuck with. I love this actually. Like, I thought it looked a little boring, but no, it doesn't. It actually looks really cute, and it's a Valentine's palette. It's not anything fucking special. It's not like a weird Valentine's, but it is called Reckless Romance. It's super cute, and the color story is kind of on brand for me, to tell you the truth. I wonder how the shimmers are. Yeah, I'm definitely ordering that. Dieverune Cosmetics is coming out with a Garden of Gloom, but that's all it says. I mean, honestly, that's my world. Welcome to my world, Dieverune. They must have been spying on me through my window. Peeping Tom. Juvia's Place just came out with the new blush lighters. They're liquid blushes, and they're all glowy, but they're $18 a piece. And so I thought that, I was like, ooh, that's gonna be an affordable glowy blush option, like the e.l.f. Cosmetics, but with more glow. 18 fucking dollars? That seems like trash to me for Juvia's Place. I mean, I thought Juvia's Place was supposed to be an affordable brand. So it's like, you go after these like products because you're like in search of an affordable brand. I'm like trying to find something for you guys that's like more accessible, and for myself, like, I'm just a consumer just like you guys. Like, I get a couple things in PR, like some things. Most of the things I have, I don't get in PR. So it's like, I'm just a consumer just like you guys. And like, I, you know, have to spend all my money on palettes. And so it's like, I'm trying to find affordable blushes. I'm trying to find affordable lip products. I'm trying to find affordable shit. You know what I mean? And so it's like when you find something that's affordable, like what is the cost? Like, so brands that they have affordable shit, it's like, what are they sacrificing? Is it quality? It doesn't necessarily mean it is sacrificing quality. Like, there's a lot of things that are affordable that are really good quality, but I feel like that's getting to be less and less. For one, things are getting really expensive. Ingredients are getting really expensive. Shipping is getting really expensive. Like, shit is getting real. Like, I'm sorry, but it is. And so it's like, when we buy things that are affordable, like things from ColourPop, what is the cost? What are they cutting corners on? What are we missing out on? So it's like, I go to Juvia's Place because I'm like, oh, Juvia's Place is an affordable brand, and I think that the blush is going to be like $12 because they're not like the cheapest brand. They're not like they're not like totally generic. Juvia's Place is like a really good quality brand for really affordable prices. And so what am I thinking? I'm thinking, okay, a regular blush is like $18 to $22 or $36, right? But like, so an e.l.f. blush that's really good is, $7. So what? A Juvia's Place is going to be like $12. No, they're 18 fucking dollars. That's almost $20 for one blush. So it's like, what's the sacrifice? Like so of course, like Juvia's Place has a really good product there. So of course it's going to be $18. And when we're buying products from these other brands, what is the cost? Is it the packaging? Fine. I'm totally fine with plain packaging. Like, I like nice packaging, but if you are sacrificing packaging to cut costs, I'm into it. I am totally into it. But if you're sacrificing quality, so it's like, what are we sacrificing? Like with Makeup Revolution, we're sacrificing fucking customer service, or like the fact that nobody gives a shit about us. And same with ColourPop. And it's like, where are they having to cut corners to keep things so affordable? I don't know. It's just something to ponder on. And so it's like, when we say we want something affordable, yeah, we don't want to spend as much money, but also like, what is the price? Like, what are we paying, right? Like, energetically, or like, and not even like to throw some fucking woo-woo bullshit at you. Like, what are we actually what is the cost? Integrity? I don't know what the cost is, but I'm just saying, I go after a Juvia's Place product, I see it in my list, and I'm like, oh yay, and then it looks really fucking good, and it's not affordable. I don't think $20 for a blush is affordable. I don't think $18 for a blush is affordable. I think it's regular. Honestly, how much are the NARS blushes? Like, I feel like $20 is like a Sephora brand. Like if I went to Ulta and that's like $20 is like how much a blush from Urban Decay or Too Faced or one of those fucking places. It's like $20 is $20, right? The Wicked Widow Lovesick palette launched. Its 8-pan palette, super cute. Love the color story. Love the shimmers. Love the mattes. I think the whole thing is cute as fuck. I don't necessarily love the cover. It's got little cherubs or cupids on it. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I feel like the shimmers in this palette are really cute, and I love that there's this like dusty pastel, like super almost white pastel purple. Love it. Love to see it. The palette is $36, which I basically just said about the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop palettes were $18 for an 8-pan palette, which I thought was super expensive. Listen, I'm not a fucking cheapskate when it comes to makeup. I spend, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not. And so it's like, I feel like $18 for an 8-pan palette is like, especially for BH, I feel like it was expensive. I feel like $36 for an 8-pan palette is, you would probably have to be like an ardent fan, or it's probably really worth it. Now, for me, $36 for an 8-pan palette for a brand I've never tried, that doesn't seem, especially when there's so many really good fucking launches coming out right now. But there is one color in this palette. It's like a black shimmer, and I don't know if it's like a multi-chrome or what, but that color alone would make me want to buy the palette, just not for $36. So that's going to be a pass for me. But like, I love the color story and I think it's really cute. I feel like it's pretty traditional, but so is that Reckless Romance one is really traditional. But the Reckless Romance one is $22 for 20 fucking shades. The Adept Cosmetics Flying Fiddles palette. Okay, so the email that they sent said, this is the neutral palette that you never knew you needed. It's fucking beautiful, without a doubt. And honestly, I feel like if you were a Natasha Denona fan, Adept Cosmetics could easily replace Natasha Denona. For me, it could fill all the holes, I'm sure, that Natasha Denona, where Natasha Denona lives. If me and Natasha Denona had to break up, which we don't, because that ain't where I live. But I feel like this palette is really reminiscent of a Natasha Denona palette, and it's got the black lace. It's super fucking pretty. It's the neutral palette with a pop of blue. Love to see it. I like the palette. It's honestly, it's not going to be for me, but I do like it. It launches on the 2nd and contains 4 pigmented but blendable mattes, 1 multi-chrome, and 4 shimmery duochromes and 6 shimmers. 6 shimmers, and also there's no stripey shades, so that's nice. There is a fucking like weird like mixy one, but I think that's cool. It's like, it's obvious that the colors that are in this, they're like a blue to a green with an orangey copper. I'm sure that they mix together. This is probably going to be fairly affordable. It looks nice. My manager Tanya was like all on it. Okay, here's the deal. The Glamlight Betty Boop. I literally put this in my Hump It or Dump It because I was actually like, scoffed at it, right? Okay, and then when I actually saw the reveal, I was like, scoffed at it. But then I actually saw the swatches on the arm, and it is so fucking cute. This color story is adorable. Launching this Friday, it's $32 for 15 shades. That's, love it. I love it. $32. That feels like so manageable to me. And I really do like this color story. This palette is what iconic dreams are made of. It's time to step into the spotlight. Blah, 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 blah. World of luxury with the most extravagant formula we've ever created, featuring a variety of ultra luxury diamond shimmers formulated with duo shifting iridescent. This palette is what? Okay. I mean, I feel like that's legit. What do they mean their most extravagant formula? They do look very sparkly. Anyways, this is a swipe right. I might get this. I might get this and that, Reckless Romance, just because they're so affordable, and I really do like both color stories. Okay, Get Stoned. It's a new brand. The palette looks great. It's super sparkly, probably pretty shifty. I can't really tell by the swatches. I can't get over the fact that it says Get Stoned. It's STONNED, and I know this is so stupid, but literally, so here's the deal. I don't give a fuck how people spell things. Like, I don't give a fuck if people can't spell. That's not a thing. Sometimes it's unattractive to me that it seems like the entire world, not people, I'm not talking about people who have illiteracy and shit. Like, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that the entire world is starting to literally completely not have any of a grip at all on basic grammar, like the fact that if you have 2 N's, it turns it into a fucking short sound. So if you have ONED, it would be owned, right? But then if you add an N, it's on. And so the fact that it says Get Stoned, I can't get over it. Like, it's just like, I can't love that. And honestly, fucking clearly a stoner wrote it. So no offense to stoners, because I know a lot of stoners who are super smart and who do have good grammar. And no offense to people who don't have good grammar. It's not a thing. I'm just saying, for me personally, when I see a brand that's named with a fucking bad grammar, it's like, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It's for fucking people people who like to smoke weed, and I like to smoke weed, I just don't fucking do it anymore. So if I was smoking weed, I still wouldn't be able to get on board with that. In fact, when I was smoking weed, I spent a lot more time reading, and when I smoked weed, I was actually way more judgmental and fucking hateful and egotistical. So I actually did fucking judge people when they fucking couldn't spell. The last thing I have on here is V Cosmetics Venus palette. Okay, so a while back she posted the cover of the V Cosmetics Venus palette and said it was going to be the first in our budget beauty range. This palette is limited edition, and although it's a different formulation, it's still V quality and packs a punch. This drops tomorrow. I don't know what day that was. That's one thing I don't like about Instagram is nothing's dated, so you can't really, there's no timeline to speak of. And it's 18 euros maybe? I think that's euros. I think V is in euros. So anyways, it's a brand I've always loved, admired from a distance. The shipping always felt a little bit like not manageable for me just because the shipping is usually more than the product. I don't think that their products are expensive, but the shipping is usually as much as what you're getting. So like if there's like good deals or whatever and you like go to get it, it's like if you get a palette for 22 bucks and the shipping is 18 or some such shit, it's like I don't begrudge that. Like I support that brand, but like it's just not for me. Like it's for Nikki Raven and people who are a little bit closer to where that brand is located so that it's a little more feasible for them, because for me, that's not feasible. So like it's okay, like I can admire that brand from a distance, and I do. I love V Cosmetics. I'm certain that if I use them, I would love their formula. I would love their products. I love their themes. I love what they stand for. I love everything about them. And I just love them from a distance because I can't fucking get myself to get over the fucking shipping, right? So anyways, this Venus palette is super cute. It's all pink. It kind of lacks dimension. Honestly, I feel like that Pretty Reckless palette is like comparable, but maybe a little more dimensional. But this is really cute, and I bet you it's really good. So anyways, it's the Venus palette, and that concludes the Valentine's edition of the Hump It or Dump It. Sorry I'm late. Really? Is that all? Is that all there was? Oh my god, this video is going to be so fucking long. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Hit the like button if you like this video, or if you just like my sparkling personality, my boy charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she's so fucking pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. And if you were like, don't sugarcoat it, cutie, why don't you tell us how you really feel, then go check out my Patreon. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later.